Done. I guess I'll give her either attack 1, +1, because she, or +2, because she is a magic damage dealer. Okay, there's really nothing to interact with aside from the sleeping quarters. Okay, actually there was something in that room. But first I will... Okay, there's the yellow one and a silver one, and I don't remember what the difference is between the silver one and the yellow one. But I can save at the yellow one, so let's see what the silver one does. The store, okay. Cosmos Armor Unit, Physical Defense +1. Defensive attack down. This is all useful stuff. I don't know how much of this... It doesn't tell me who can equip this shit. It only tells me who can equip it in the current party, and the current party is just Shion. I mean, obviously Cosmos is the only person who can wear the Cosmos armor. So I will pick the version 2 up, because I'm pretty sure I have version 1. And I'll pick up the physical defense +2 helmet, because that's not bad. I already think I had some protectors. Yeah, I have one in stock, so I'll pick up one of those too. Still have 1,000 gold lying around, so that's not a problem. I will not bother with restored items, even though I did use a lot of them. That should be plenty. Men. I know I got the... I was absolutely certain I had the crank in. Can I not use the simulator from here? Very, very confused as to what's going on. Is this cabin 1 or cabin 2? Okay, this is cabin 1, so I actually wanted to go. A disarm key, alright. Not being in the dungeon is a little boring, even though stuff is actually happening. Alright. Ether Pack S's ×5, that's really good. That's not the final bonus for the investment, but... Oh wait, I have to actually download the Ether Packs. Had I invested in Dawson, I would have gotten 5 revives, but then I wouldn't have gotten the Cosmos weapon later in the game, so... Alright. Here, and then click on the control panel. This control panel, or there, maybe. That's just a map. Some of these instructions are a little too vague. I'm only using the missing items walkthrough, so I don't necessarily know where everything is from the real walkthrough. So, north into the next... Yep. Okay, where... Oh, I need to go to the save point in the basement. Okay, that's the part I missed. That's why I couldn't find what I was looking for. I was in the wrong room. Elevator down to the basement. Sorry, I meant turbo lift down to the basement. Cutscene was Cosmos and Chaos, where I think Chaos is a little creepy.
So we finally meet. Now, where does the real you exist? Good night.
And then Cherenkov comes in and spoils the moment. Although Chaos apparently left as Cherenkov was coming in.
I guess nobody's here.
Is Cherenkov having a flashback? I think Cherenkov is having a flashback now.
So you're the...
Oh! The scientist that was helping Xion make
trust
Cosmos in the
this
first
will work
flashback
correctly.
gave him a remote control for Cosmos.
Why?
And that's why Cosmos killed everyone. Oh. Alright, and then they're heading to the research facility.
Yes.
Energy
She's already
bypass
built a
subject
network
secure.
covering about 70%
Control bindings
of
released to
unconscious
level 6.
field.
That's amazing.
Everybody down on the floor!
Okay, and they're... It's a... Okay,
This
they're...
facility is now under control of the UTIC organization.
So UTIC invaded.
Any resistance whatsoever will be met with deadly force. So don't even think about trying anything. As long as you follow our orders, you will not be harmed. We appreciate your cooperation.
So they invaded the facility, woke up Cosmos. Who's not anywhere near done yet. Look at this. Although she's even skimpier dressed than she was in the future. Uh-oh, she's doing the ring movement. Oh no! And then she's just freaking killing everyone, including the scientists. Okay. And Cherenkov got kicked into a wall and just barely managed to not die. And Cosmos is immune to the guns on the gunship. Uh-oh. She's summoning her arcannon. That's not her normal arcannon. Holy moly. So yeah, Cherenkov, that was your fault. She was not ready to... Well, actually, it's what's his name's fault? The blue-haired scientist who gave her the remote.
Is this the same archetype from before?
Archetype? Maybe? Prototype? Maybe not. You know, it's immune to bullets. Shooting in the head with a 9mm is not gonna help. Put your 1911 away. It's not gonna work. Not even at point blank. You can't hurt Cosmos with a dinky little pea shooter. So Cosmos gives him PTSD. That's good to know. Use your pack. Alright. No, where am I going? Okay, where is the safe point in the basement? Can't use the cargo element. A new email. Really? Upgrade S. Oh! Yeah, that seems like a good idea. I just learned the skill that Shia knows that is the only way you can actually leave a fight without beating it. So yeah, things would have been a lot easier, I think, if I'd actually been leveling up my Aethers. Alright, so I'm in the sub-basement. Where is the save point? Assuming it was the proper basement and not the... Future upgrade. Hey, another biosphere. Not even sure what those do. Slide deck lock. Discovery segment address 8. North of the basement save point. Alright, so the basement save point is down here. So I am in the right place. Ish. So I'm going to go save at this save point in the basement, and then go mess with the slide deck. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a shop to actually buy upgrades for my robots. And I think Ziggy, Momo, and Cosmos are the only characters without. Eggs. Alright, I open up the slide deck. Oh, that goes even further down the basement. 200 G. Alright, picking up the decoder for the segment 8 address. Or no, decoder number 10, so not segment address 8. I don't think I've discovered segment 10 though, but it'll be nice to have the decoder. I can just open the room up. Your pendant, which I already bought one, but it's nice to have multiple. Biosphere and decoder for 10. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I should buy the upgraded parts to my robot right away because the shop disappears when we get attacked and won't show it back up until after I don't need it anymore. Alright. I'm gonna try and give Cherenkov his frickin' curry. Hi, Chaos. probably spending more time roaming the ship than I should be, but it's actually quite an expansive map, and I feel like not wasting it. Oh, never mind, I had to come here anyway because it's a freaking eggs hanger. I really could. What is it? Oh, do I have to come around from behind to talk to the robot next to my eggs? Alright. It's probably actually chaos and eggs, but I think he has one. Okay, so that was just telling me about that item I'd already picked up. But it doesn't give you a hint as to where it is, so. Hello, I'm in charge of making the ship. Is there anything you need? I'll sell you the ship for cheap. I appreciate your patience. Captain to repay his debts. Yeah, you need an upgrade. Buy frame. Wait, VX. See? Purchase the VX 1000's upgrades are here right away. Okay, so I don't have the VX 1000 yet, so. Wow, okay, I could buy a sword that's the same price as the sword I already have, but has one more attack power on it. I think I will do that later. There are some cool weapons here, though. Alright, so I do want to come back here. A little later, at least after I deliver the curry. I know it's still hot and steaming, even though it should have cooled off by now. Yeah, it's, well, okay. You're forgetting a lot of that was in menus, so that doesn't count. Yeah, how do I get to that chest? Oh, I bet I can only get there from the segment address. I bet the segment address opens up the door to that stupid chest. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Name. So I gotta find and take the elevator. Wait, I'm going down again? What? I thought I was already on the... Oh, this is the actual hangar. Oh, another segment. Segment address 14. Alright. Gee, it's a good thing no one cares that well, yeah, I'm just gonna wear the fighting suit then. It's still steaming, Justin. Okay, so where is this stupid elevator that I'm supposed to be going? Okay, to the left, so I guess it's over this way. No, it's in the next one. I should know. I came from there. Okay, so I need to have a goal to invest in a company to get Alright, that's good to know. No, I don't know this floor yet. There's still more stuff here. On this floor, even if I may be coming back later, the less stuff I have to loot at the same time, the better. Here's another one. $50G. Honestly, I mean, ether upgrades are nice, but I'd kind of rather than an upgrade. Assuming there is Okay, wait. Elevator on the left in them. Oh, I was supposed to go to the eggs hangar. I'm dumb. Alright. Not that catapult. I need to go to the eggs hangar. I was just there. How did I get there? How did I get to the Ace Hangar the first time? I am completely lost. As far as I know, I can't access the map from here. Yeah, I think I can only access the map from places on the map, with the map. Infinite loop. Please tell me you're a map. And I can't find a map of the damn ship. How the hell did I get to Yes, do you remember how I got to the Eggs Hangar? How is this curry still piping hot? Is it a magic hot plate? I mean, it should also be oxidizing at the same time and drying out. If it is heating continuously, it should be drying out. I don't... This elevator. Okay, it was just... All I had to do was go south from campus. I am dumb. Alright, so, I'm finally delivering the damn curry to Cherenkov.
Huh? You?
Oh, I didn't see you in your room. I thought you might be a little hungry. What were you doing?
I was looking at her.
At Cosmos? With a gun in your hand?
Oh, it's a bad habit.
I see. Well, you are a soldier after all. I know someone with a habit like that. He's always carrying a sword around with a weird grin plastered on his face. Don't you think that's dangerous?
Yeah. That's definitely dangerous. So this is the android that can take on the Gnosis. She sure doesn't look like it.
Yeah. But regardless of what she looks like, she's still a weapon.
I suppose you're right. Before we left the Woglinde, what was his name? Lieutenant Virgil? He was killed by this android's battle algorithm, wasn't he? I'm not trying to blame you. Logic, reason, they can bring about death. Happens all the time.
I never thought she would ever do something like that.
You programmed her basic logic architecture, right?
Yes, pretty much. I always thought of her like a daughter. Or more like a friend, maybe. But...
I see. Well, I doubt we could have saved the lieutenant from that situation anyway.
thanks for trying to cheer me up. I noticed you eat very neatly.
Hmm? That's part of who I am. At least now, that is.
So, what were you doing on the Woglinde?
He was the XO.
Why do you ask?
Just wondering. You somehow seemed different from the other crew members.
The Woglinde task force was assembled hastily. Besides, I'm a soldier. I'll go to where I'm assigned.
Soldier?
That line must have made more sense in Japanese. He must have used like a different version of the noun than would have been expected.
Well, looks like we've lost them.
Yeah, thanks to your linking directly to the main controls.
You're welcome. Oh, I just received a UMN pulse. Preparing the long-distance jump to the Federation capital of 5th Jerusalem.
Momo, we're not going back to the subcommittee headquarters.
What? Why not?
I was told to escort you to the autonomous government of 2nd Miltia. I'm sorry. Those were my orders.
All right. Now setting course for Miltian star system.
I've received word that the 100 series is on board a ship headed for 2nd Miltia.
Well, that was fast. Once she's safely transferred to the UMN control center on 2nd Miltia, we'll finally have a little peace of mind.
It's all such a bother, though. It would have been so much easier to perform the analysis here.
We can't decode the protection in that Realian here. We have to send her to the UMN control center, located at the former Vector Transfer Gate control facility.
That's right. Besides, the entire area within a few dozen light years of old Miltia has been sealed off ever since that incident 14 years ago. So this certainly beats traveling through regular space.
Joachim Mizrahi. You really outdid yourself this time.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're absolutely right.
By the way, do you really think the Y data is hidden within that Realian?
Okay, it's not.
We have
Wendy Lee,
conclusive
although Wendy Lee
evidence
does
that
have
she holds the
an
code to
uncredited
unlock
voice
the
line in this
UMN
game.
transfer gate
She's
leading to the
actually played by
sealed-off
the English
sector.
voice actor for Cardcaptor
Aside
Sakura.
from that, she's pretty much a mystery. We'll just have to open her up and see.
If she doesn't have it, we'll be required to delay the Zohar project. How will we explain that to the Council?
Even if it's lost, we still have one other lead. Let me pull up my documents.
And she did play Sasami. Ah!
This image was processed from the only remaining surveillance camera. The picture's unclear, but that boy served as Joachim's assistant. Judging from the time frame, we believe he was somehow involved with the Y data.
Where did the boy come from?
The records are missing. The only information we have is that he was 14 and studying at the University of Bormio. But even that's just second-hand information from Mizrahi.
He got into Borneo at 14? Must have been pretty smart.
You don't know what happened to him?
Correct. It's currently under investigation.
Huh, there were...
If he's alive, he'd be 28 years old now.
This research paper is on the secondary effects of the Hilbert wave.
The Hilbert effect? Do you think there's a chance he slipped into Vector?
Back when UTIC was still the Mizrahi Cerebral Sciences Research Center, Mizrahi's main patron was none other than Vector. It's certainly a possibility. There's no concrete evidence, of course.
Dr. Mizrahi, please continue your investigation of this issue.
Yes, of course.
In any case, our first priority is to get access to the old Miltia sector.
Oh, she played...
Our hands are tied until we recover the original Zohar located there.
And Bon Bon and Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland. Alright, so no longer carrying around that stupid curry, so I should actually be able to use the simulator now. I still have to get to the save point, but there's one in the next room, so... Saving so I don't have to carry curry when I get back. That took a lot longer than necessary because I got lost in the ship. A mini map would be nice. I'll be honest, because look at that supposed mini map there. It's just a freaking radar. That's all. Oh, nice. That was great timing. Oh, I still can't use the Cosmos simulator. Alright. So I guess I do have to wait till after I talk to Matthews. Alright, so what is the other stuff I gotta do before I talk to Matthews? Pot the Tony and the eggs hanger. Alright. Hazardous area map. Alright. So apparently our navigational charts were physical and we lost one. Oh boy. It's the captain being cheap again. anti-laser coat. Oh, never mind. This is the VX-1000 upgrade parts. I'm dumb. I didn't read the description at the bottom. I just read the part numbers. Wow, okay, Justin, here's the description for the side quest about the hazardous area map. Talk to Captain Masters about the hazardous area map and he'll hand it to you. Take note that if you complete this mini quest by handing it to Tony, this key item will be gone forever and your reward is a medkit DX, which you can find in mass amounts later in the game. If completion of a side quest is more important in your mind than having every key item, then go ahead and hand it to Tony. If you need the map, bogart that shit. That was the whole point of the side quest, was to get the map back. Because the captain said he lost the map, complained to Tony and told him to go find it, and Tony's like, I can't find it anywhere, can you help me? But it's not, it's a space map. It's only useful for not going into dangerous space in the spaceship. So it's of no use to me as a player, except that it's a key item. I can't use it for anything, but if I give it back to Tony, I no longer have the key item, even though it doesn't do nothing. I don't really think that's worth keeping, but then, I mean, I'd rather actually complete the side quest, I think. Even if it is just an item I'll get plenty of later. I mean, yes, it's a key item, but it's not a key item that does anything. It's only used for that one quest. I mean, if I can actually open it up and read it in the menu, maybe I'll keep it, but I don't think it does anything. I think it's just there. It's just, you know, one of those raidable side quest items. Oh, hi, Alan. Let me break your heart some more. Oh, wow. I was like, you know what, I thought about it some more, and they seem like okay folk. I'm gonna try and meet him halfway here. And this is Shion's response. I thought you'd become like one of Wells' aliens. One of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds aliens. Oh. Good luck, bye. Oh, she's doing this on purpose. There's no way this is an accident. So this isn't the bar, this is the kitchen. Is this the bar? Yeah, here we go. Alright. Read email. Why is not reading the email even an option? Oh, because it's just an ad for Tekken 4! Hi, Shion. I wanted to send you a photo of my last fight in the King of Iron Fist tournament. It was no match. I was far too powerful and skilled for it. Perhaps my son Jin will prove a more worthy opponent. I'll let you know, and I hope to see you again soon, Kazi. Wow. Well, I got the card game passport, but I apparently wasted money by buying a starter set because the passport came with the starter set for free. Okay, I just clipped through a door. The opening animation opened the front of the door, but it's like a double door, and it did not open the other door. It just walked me right through it. Alright. Yet another junk mail is about to be achieved. I said yet another... Okay, this is the southern cabin. Touch the northern side of the round table. I'm touching the northern side of the round table. What the... There we go. What the hell? I walked past that spot 5 times. What is this an ad for this time? Okay, it's only 4767, okay. Okay, so this is in-game junk mail and not actually advertising for another Namco game. Okay, that I appreciate that. You're not trying to sell me anything, you're trying to sell my character something. Alright, now I just go straight to the bridge, and let's see. One of these safe... Okay, here we go. The EBS, because I didn't... Okay, this save point lets me use the EBS system. But it didn't before because I had the curry in my hands. So now I can go and open segment address 10.
You fucking streaming this?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
How would Justin be able to see what I'm doing if I weren't streaming it?
He's clearly standing behind you looking over your fucking shoulder.
You know what? I can just fight these enemies now.
Fight those rebels.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
Alright. I'm so glad I have grit this week. Oh, look at that. 287 crit. Oh wow, the simulator enemies are no longer doing any damage to me. At least a little. Yeah, no, crit, he did no damage to me. So I have learned how to kick the simulator enemies, or I set them to like easy or something. And I'm one combo away. Normally, if that how the simulator works, though, the enemies are just as strong as they were there the last time. But I have equipped a whole bunch of defense ups, so now I'm invincible. So yeah, I think the way you grind in this game is just going into the simulator and killing things. But we'll see. We'll see if I actually get anything from this fight. I do. Not much, but this is the tutorial dungeon, so there was never going to be much. Alright, now that I know how not to attract attention, I can just sneak up on this guy. Yeah, that would have helped before, because I got into so many fights I didn't want to, because I didn't realize holding down R2 would... Okay. I guess I have to fight you.
Get out of my way, or else...
Now these things actually hurt. Crit, no damage. Okay, I'm invincible.
Take this!
Invincible, and I'm one shot. Oh. I mean, that's not going to be true in any of the other simulator sections because they're going to have actual real enemies. But, oh, baby. How much health do you have? Even when you crit, you weren't doing damage. Stop attacking me. 82 health, so yeah, I'm a little overkilling them. 76 damage on the first shot with a crit, and then my beam's gonna do like 100. 136 with a crit, so yeah. Definite overkill is going on here. And those were the enemies who were actually giving me trouble in the tutorial. They don't give much by way of stats, but they are dropping ether packs, so yeah. the way you do this game is you just go and you farm shit from the simulator. That is good to know. Oh, no, this is the exit. So where was the... Oh, I remember where it is. It's upstairs. And I have the key to this area. So I can just go through, and they'll never find me. Yeah, I knew you were in there. I'm pretty sure I am.
Here we go.
Thankfully, they don't give a lot of experience or tech points, so I'm not really screwing anyone else out of XP by doing this now. Even if I were, I could just come back with the but only in between dungeons. Yeah, I think this time I'm just going to try and this guy's really overpowered just because why not? You guys are getting a lot of turns off in between my turns. Am I really that slow? Good thing I don't take any damage. I mean, I don't need to use my overwhelm. I want to. Why not? It's not like it costs any magic points, it's not a spell, it just takes AP, and I've upgraded it to less AP than normal, so I could just use it. But yeah, in those gears, your combos can get like up to 20 button presses.
Okay, let's go on.
Well, that's nice. You didn't need it, but it's nice. But that means you could now use higher TP costing stuff. Oh. Well then. I think I just did 2 booster packs for the card game. Which I haven't even played yet, but it's a pretty good card game. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so they didn't give me a second starter set, thankfully. It's just I would have gotten it for free if I hadn't already bought it. So it's just like when I bought Tristana with IP. Now, can I exit from this save point, or do I have to exit from the other save point? Oh, this save point doesn't even exist here anymore. Okay. It was only there so you could save before fighting the boss, which isn't there anymore, so makes sense. Oh, of course, you're standing there.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
These actually might have been. Nope, this could be a 0 damage. I don't care. I know I can't use close range attacks against airborne enemies, but my ether attack is my strongest stat, so I'm only going to be using ranged attacks. I'm not going to be using melee on Leon. Unless I get a melee attack that scales with ether damage, in that case, I might actually use it. But these things actually take less damage. They take plenty of damage per hit, so it's not even an issue. You know, you can stop being surprised by that. You've been using this weapon all game. Alright, so here's the exit, and bam. Oh yeah. There's a robot here now who wasn't here before. Oh, okay, he's there to tell me that I can use the EVS plate now. Okay. Even though it's got EVS in big letters over the save point. Oh, and now I can do the drill mini game, which I was all supposed to do for the hidden item facts, so I should do that now that I'm here. I hate that most things use circle to select, but some menus use X. Really makes it difficult to... Do I have to actually physically use a passport item? Is that what's going on? Passport. Yes, okay. You use the passports at the... Alright. That's not even slightly annoying. Welcome to the drill game. Oh, they don't have any special... they didn't bother to check to see how many members were in your party, so they just gave you the plural. Alright, so... Go skip mission 1, go right to mission 2. Whichever one that is. I love Driller, wow. Driller game. No, you don't need to explain that again. Alright. Okay. So then... Okay, so I teleported to a virtual reality game corner just for the drilling minigame. play on mission 2. Wow, this guy seems really surprised that I actually want to play his minigame that he makes his living selling to people. Alright. This shouldn't be too hard. Oh, I fucked up. There we go. Oh, these frickin' things are tiny. This might actually suck. Oh, it's really gonna suck. Look at this. I'm overshooting everything. Oh, that was fine vertically for once. No, that's too much vertical. Oh gosh, this minigame is actually freaking difficult. Too low. Oh no, I did it. Alright. I don't have enough time now. I am absolutely gonna lose. Justin, whoever came up with this minigame is a sadist. Or else I really am not supposed to be using the top-down camera, but that seems... Yeah, I can see why he said to reset when you lose, because it does cost 200 gold to actually do this. And, oh, is my save point a little old? Did I not save after I EVS'd? I didn't. You had to buy an antidote? Why? Ooh. But doesn't... Yeah. Okay, so remind me to save after I go pick up the thing from the simulator. Because I did not save that time, and I had to reset because I failed the mission for the drilling minigame. Which, by the way, makes me want to kill myself. Those were really tiny targets, and it's damn near impossible to line up the drill properly. Especially the vertical doesn't give me a good view of exactly where the drill tip is, so I gotta wing it. And I think the capture cards adds like a couple of milliseconds of lag, so that doesn't help either. That's the door. Oh, I gotta go get those the junk mail again. Yeah, I thought I'd saved as soon as I got to the save point, but I must have been too excited about the simulator being there. What? I'm so sorry for you. Doesn't Red Mage learn Asuna? Huh. Well, in most games, Red Mage gets Asuna. Yeah, I can see that. Now I have to hunt the pixel for this email again. There we go. Curasa. I was just waiting if you get low so my heal would be more efficient. What? How does that make sense? But it's a different class. Let me guess, is that a summoner heal or... Okay. I can't wait till you get Geomancer in the game, I mean, because it's like, it's one of my favorite classes, even though it's not always practical to use. Oh. Geomancer has a single skill, Terrain. It causes a random magical effect based on what the terrain you're in is. Which... now, it can potentially include Shadow Flare, which is even bigger than... It's like an AoE, slightly stronger flare. But yeah, most of their stuff ends up being like either AoE damage attacks with like medium tier damage, or AoE Fissure.
Here it comes. The brand new sensation that's sweeping the nation. It's called Dinner Time.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back after these messages.
I should probably stop streaming for now and then. And I had to change the name on the stream anyway because we're not playing as Ziggy right now.